Hey guys, it's me Double D with another episode of Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. In the last episode, we took on levels 1 and 2 of Planet Popstar, and recruited Waddle Dee and Adeline along the way. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on level 3. I'm not going to say any more words, let's get started. And can I just say how I love this music? This music, it really put me in a good mood as the first time I played it. Anyway, oh yeah, I still have that copy ability. I'm gonna go discard it because I want to get something new. And one such ability is going to be important to me later on. I don't want you, NZ, nor do I not want you, Brontobert. Sure, why not? I'll get this bomb. Now, if I'm not mistaken, no, I don't want you. There we go, a cutter ability, and it just destroyed the one I had. Fortunately, I could show off the other one. You could double cutter. Now, a normal cutter turns Kirby into a boomerang. What does double cutter do? A bigger bladed boomerang. That is awesome. Unfortunately, it suffers the same flaws as normal cutter. However, I think I'm going faster. I'm not really sure. Anyway, let's go inside this castle. Gee, I wonder whose castle this is. Kill you. Yeah, as much as I want to switch copy abilities, if memory serves, you do need a cutter ability. Cutter ability for what's coming up. And for those, yes, I am talking about a crystal shard. And whoa, Brontobert's in the background. Yeah, you want to watch out for those. Wait, why am I standing still? I could just fly. Oh yeah, limited flying. There we go. Yeah. But this is... I haven't mentioned this before. As far as I know, this is the only Kirby game, well, main Kirby game if you're not counting Kirby Air Ride, that has limited flying for Kirby. Everything else, infinite flying. It's a neat little change, and it brings out the challenge, but I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, for one, it makes the game more challenging as for a Kirby game, which I like, but it really takes away from what it's supposed to be, which is an easy game that you can get into. And overall, I am neutral about having a limited ability to fly as Kirby. I mean, for Smash, I understand. In Kirby Air Ride, you probably won't need an Air Ride machine. But here, I'm neutral to it. But, hey, it's enough to get me through. And now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there is something over here. Nope, just a sandwich. I'll get it, even though I don't really need it, because I'm still at full health. Let's go down this hole. Because if I can remember... Yes! You see these blocks over here? These green blocks? You need a double combo ability that has... If I'm not mistaken, you need a double combo ability that has at least cutter. I have seen multiple sites that you need double cutter, but if I can remember, I tried a different combo ability with cutter, and it worked out just fine. Oh, and here's Adeline. And based on whether or not you're in full health, she will either pay you a Max and Tomato or a 1-up. Always a nice ability to have. Thank you, Adeline. Now, if I'm not mistaken... There! Another crystal shard. Just another one right up the back. And I'm gonna throw those away. I don't need this anymore. Instead, I am going to need... Needle. I want needle and... And... You know what? This thing is cutter. I want it. We already went through this. Chomp. But hey, I wanted a better ability, but I'm gonna go ahead. Chomp is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's keep going up these stairs. And... What is that fire enemy doing frozen? It's like a sprite or something. Anyway, what you want to do is find a chain that has light bathing on it, which you have already seen by the time I went up there. Oh, new enemy. This is a vault. If you stay on that too long, they will come and chase you. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Wait, what? I am not mistaken at all. Here it is. Here is the entrance in question. Let's go on in. Okay, here comes the battle of the century. King Dedede versus Kirby. And now I remember why I decided not to use this ability, because Chomp Kirby basically breaks this. You know what? In true epic battle fashion, I'm going to dispose of it. In fact, there we go, dispose. But anyway, yeah. On the second flight, he flies and he grows a chomping belly, and that's really creepy. Now, if I'm not... Ah, here we go. Here's how we could damage Dedede. You swallow these balls, and you spit it back up into him. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, come on, Dedede. Fine, I see how it is. You don't wanna obey me. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for obeying me, and I keep getting it. Why? Wow, what? Anyway. Now, hurry up. Third hit so I can defeat you. There we are. There we are, and boink! And he is down. And we got ourselves a crystal shard! I love Dedede. Confession time. When I this was my very first Kirby game, so I didn't know the context between the relationship between Kirby and Dedede, and I thought Dedede was just like a tsundere type of friend who doesn't want to admit that he is friends with Kirby. Although I think that's sort of true nowadays, considering Dedede's role as a villain is, well, not so much. And based on the skull right there, we only have one crystal shard, and it is a boss. I would go back to the previous level so you have copy ability, but in true Kirby fashion, you know who this is, so no ability. Let's go. This is Wispy Woods, and this is going to be a bit of a challenging one because Wispy is in the background and we can't interact with it. Instead, our target, Wispy Wood Jr. And oh, I forgot. The health carries over every time you load your game, so be careful. Each of these little stumps take only 2 hits to kill, and go. And that's how we defeat them. And so, this is pretty much a basic enemy. And I'm gonna be silly and see how far this apple would be tossed. There we go. And it only goes like halfway. And there we go. Wispy is angry, and now is the real battle. And already he gave us a weak point. His roots. Doesn't matter which root you hit, it affects the Wispy in all of its entirety. And what you do? Apples. I'm too late. I am so dumb. I'm trying to get a group of apples together because it helps make the boss go faster. If you didn't know, if you swallow more than one thing at a time, you get a bigger star. There we go. And it'll go through lots of enemies, like so. This is really good for taking out multiple enemies, and it's really good for taking out Wispy quickly. But yeah, he is a total joke, and I cannot believe I got hit by Wispy Woods Jr. I would say he's not a challenging boss, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get screwed big time. Actually, even if you don't know what you're doing, as long as you get the idea of a general Kirby game, you're gonna have a good time here. And hopefully this should be the last hit. Or not, I am totally wrong. Anyway, let's wait until he sprouts some more apples. There we go. 1 apple is all I need. Something I forgot to mention is that the roots show up right in 4 quadrilateral directions. And there we go. We defeated Wispy. And let's grab our crystal shard. And then we do a little dance, and that is just so cute. And now we go on to our next planet, which is Rockstar, which I am concerned about the well-being of this planet because it looks like a really bunch of destroyed rocks trying to piece itself back together, but ultimately failing. Let's just go in. And now, as you can see here, our next level is a desert level, which is kind of funny considering I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's just go in before I make a fool out of myself again. And oh my god, this music! Rockstar's theme is awesome. And okay, I'm gonna need needle. And there we... Yes. Oh, yes. Double needle, which turns him into Swiss Army Knife Kirby. You got a bee stinger, a knife, a fork, a sharp pencil, and a compass needle? Either way, Kirby becomes a living ball of sharp objects imaginable. Oh, and there's a syringe too. Yeah. I'm gonna throw this out because I don't need it anymore. Let's get stone, and in true stone fashion, you walk around moving ever so slowly. I really don't like this ability, and you can imagine what double stone does. What double stone does, just a bigger golem, Kirby. However, stone and needle, if I am not mistaken, yes, drill. This drill will pierce the heavens. I don't know what anime is that from. I keep hearing that a lot. But anyway, yeah. This allows Kirby to run their enemies through. And if he gets stuck to a wall, he will get stuck to a wall if you get there. Release it and he will fire the drill forward. It's a really awesome ability to have. Now, if I'm not mistaken... There we go. Okay. Now, I'm positive in this room is a crystal shard somewhere. And I got hit by a Bronto Burt. Wonderful. You're gonna get used to me getting hit by random things like that Bronto Burt. Anyway, there it is. On top of that weight. I have a feeling I'm gonna need something. Oh yes, I remember now. I need stone. And I don't remember what the other ability is. I'm off the top of my head, but I know I'm going to need that. And a boss. And it's a giant version of the cactus enemies. You know what to do. Use your copy ability. And there's the next crystal shard. Now, as for the final one, I know you need a certain combo. Oh, quicksand. Oh god, auto-scrolling. I hate auto-scrolling. Or not hate, I have a love-hate with auto-scrolling. Sometimes it's way too slow and I want to be ahead. Still. Watch the people in the background. The way it spews out sand. It's just awesome. And a really nice touch too. Now. I'm getting kind of worried because I know I'm getting pretty close to where that final crystal shard, and I don't see the other enemy I can use. And it looks like we're gonna be caved in. Oh well, nice knowing you guys. Just kidding! Waldy, thank you. Thank you for saving our butts. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken. Well. Let's see. Ah, here it is! I need Spark, which I don't have. Crap. Well, looks like I'm gonna go back to the previous level and get a Spark ability to go with that. Because as far as I know, I didn't even see any enemies that make use of Spark. However, I will say rolling down the hills of stone is... Oh, there it is! Oh, God. Wonderful, just wonderful. See if I find anyone that uses a stone ability. Nothing for Miles. Crap. That was the end of the level. Well, guess I'm playing that game again. Let's see. A green star. That gives you 3 units of, well, stars. I'm gonna have to go back. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully with the suitable ability I need. There we go! This is the suitable ability I needed! It's basically a stone electric yo-yo Kirby. You can be able to freely move around and I'm pretty sure the stone reacts to your movements. And if it goes back to you, it breaks. Press B, it also breaks. Personally, I like to keep it as long as I could just to see how much I can destroy with this thing. And yes, it ricochets off the walls. But, and I'm gonna have to go back to that thing in question. Be right back. Oh! Oh! Other things. If you go back to your previous level, crystal shards will be replaced by blue stars. 10, I believe it's 10 units. 10 units that it will give you if you get a blue star. But either way, I just got 6 lives. And another thing I forgot to mention. Lives carry over through your save file, so you don't have to worry about any hard-earned lives you don't have. You may have lost. And I'll take this, because why wouldn't I? I'll see you right at that site where I missed. And I would have had it in the first try if that thing didn't happen. And there we go. This is the thing we need. And it looks like a nose. And there we go. There's our last crystal shard. I'll see you guys at the end. Hopefully I will get that card this time, and it's not really that hard. Anyway, there we go. So, we made a lot of progress here. We recruited King DDD, defeated Wispy Woods, and cleared Planet Popstar. We also took on the first level of Rockstar, and there will be more to come. So, I am Double D, and I will see you guys next time, where we explore more of Rockstar.